Starfield is many things to many people. To some, Starfield is evidence of bloat in the development of AAA games. They believe that smaller studios can produce incredible games that far surpass what the big guys are capable of doing. To others, Starfield is the culmination of gaming technology that has been advancing over the past 40 to 50 years. I lean towards the latter opinion. There is no better example of Starfield's greatness than the planet Jemison. In many games, Jemison would have been a single planet among a dozen planets. However, Starfield is all about going big and truly embracing the scale that space has to offer. Some people complain about the scale of the game, especially when it comes to the planets. They say the AI-generated planet landscapes are boring and lack variety. There isn't a reason to complain about planets in Starfield, honestly. We have a variety of planets and environments. Bethesda's smart decision to include multiple biomes is what makes this game special. I feel that too many gamers are jaded by years of YouTube content that hates on video games. People should just try to enjoy the game. While I have watched YouTube criticism of Starfield, and a lot has to do with that, these gamers tend to the types that rave about obscure games and small studios, and they just don't like games made by big companies. Bethesda is a company that is known for their large worlds. It's important to remember that there are not many games that are able to accomplish what Bethesda has managed to accomplish. The size of these planets is amazing and show that beauty and grandeur of space. This is one of the reasons that I love Starfield. The grandeur and the beauty of an alien world is alone worth the price of admission to this game. There is nothing better than to block out the issues of the globe than setting upon the landscape of a new planet. While the AI-generated terrain may give a sense that humans have colonized the many planets of the settled systems, it still gives great amount of content. Starfield is really the version 1.0 of this mix of handcrafted and procedurally generated imagery. Jemison, along some of the hub planets, are a great example of handcrafted and AI-generated imagery. I expect that Bethesda will continue to improve this model and give us some truly amazing planets that will be a joy to explore and interact with. I think that Bethesda, considering that they have been experimenting with procedural generation for many years since the release of the Elder Scrolls Arena in 1994. Starfield is simply the latest and greatest version of this philosophy that Bethesda has been articulating for the past couple of years. Jemison is in the Alpha Centauri system as represented in the game and is one of the several planets that support life and other sorts of life in the game. This is one of those types of planets that even seems better than our planet Earth. Considering that Earth in Starfield is a planet devoid of any life, Jemison is the new homeworld of humanity. More specifically, it is the home planet of the United Colonies, the main faction in the game. Unlike Earth, Jemison is untamed, with the main city, New Atlantis, being a small settlement in comparison with Earth's metropolises. There are some scattered colonies across the land, but the main concentration of population is in New Atlantis. Jemison is a planet that is uniquely beautiful in its design and feels like an actual place. I love the scenery on this planet, with its animals and plants. There is something about that gives me a sense of nostalgia in a way that is hard to explain. The game of course starts on a rather unassuming mining planet, but the meat of the game's beginning is in the Alpha Centauri system before it expands to other planets. Jemison is the home to the headquarters of the Constellation Organization, an in-game organization that is devoted to exploration of the settled systems and beyond. They are currently looking for sentient alien civilizations in the cosmos, and Jemison was the prefect headquarters for such an organization. Jemison is the new home of humanity, at least those who follow the United Colonies, and Bethesda could not have chosen a better location for the beginner planet that players would spend most of their time on. It is an excellent choice for the game.